Hi everyone, lovely to see you all here. And as Ash correctly mentioned, yesterday was like a great mini event that we had. It was really enjoyable. It was really fun to meet so many of you in person because obviously, Zoom makes a lot of things very easy for us because we're able to interact with people across borders, across oceans where you can't physically, visit a lot of times and probably all the time, but nothing compares to a face-to-face meeting. And that is why, I am so super excited for what's going to happen in 10 days. Guys, we have we just have 10 days left to our event. Today is the 5th of November, and 15th of November is when we have our grand launch event in Barcelona, Spain. So raise your hands if you're going to be there at the event, because I'd love to see you all. And we need to make sure that because there will be many more events in the future, right? But this is the first and the only launch event. Also, the reason we've kept it in Barcelona and like kept it really intimate is this is for the pioneers, the leaders in the company who are joining now, because they are the ones who are going to shape future for this entire company. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the line, when we talk about company, when we talk about XYZ culture in the company, when we talk about company's culture, you are the ones who are setting up this culture. And I see quite a few hands raised here. And yes, that means everybody here, so many people here are going to join the event. That is so exciting to see. We've already started preparing the list, getting preferences for people if they want to, team up, buddy up with whoever in the team to share the room, etc. For people who are coming in before, because the event booking is from 14th to 17th November. Now, if you want to arrive before or, stay a couple of days extra and all, you can make arrangements for that. And if you let us know, we can try and help. I can't promise anything because, the hotel that we have booked, that's um, fully occupied for before and after as well, because it's one of the biggest hotels, so a lot of major conferences and all that happen in Barcelona happen in that in Grand Hyatt. However, there are other hotels in Barcelona as well, so if you're planning to extend your stay, because it's a beautiful city, that's one of the reasons we chose Barcelona. If guys, any of you, if you've not been to Barcelona, you cannot afford to miss this, because not only that, you're going to stay at such an amazing property, attend the grand launch event. The second day, we've got some amazing, exciting things. In addition to training plan, we have an after party as well. And we'll be sharing details for all of that very soon with you guys. But make sure that you've not booked your ticket yet. Do that today. Guys, we're running out of tickets because, as I mentioned, that this is a very small, intimate event for just 200 people. We will not be able to accommodate any more, and the tickets are running out. So make sure that if you book yours before it runs out. Now, the price of the ticket currently is $499, which includes 3 nights stay in Grand Hyatt. It includes breakfast, it includes the event entry, lunch on event day, it includes training the next day, some snacks, and also the after party. If you go to book just the hotel, it's like, per day also, it's a lot more, than that. But this is the, price we had for actually just first 50 tickets, okay? And the price was supposed to go up. So then we extended it to first 100 tickets. The price went up on the 1st of November. However, there was like such huge demand because people were not able to book their tickets who wanted to, and they wanted the price to still remain the same, so they still have an opportunity, because I know that there are so many people who are coming from far away. They're coming from the US, they're coming from Colombia. They're coming from far away. They're coming from Colombia. They're coming from the US. Some people are coming from, Far East as well. So I am really excited to see them. And that's why we brought down the event price back to just $499. However, what we cannot change is the number of tickets available. So once they run out, they run out. We cannot have any more added. So please make sure that, if you want to attend the event, which you must, then you book your tickets within today or tomorrow to make sure that you do not miss out that opportunity. You will get to meet the CEO, Dr. Jack Miller. You will also get to meet Mr. Rehan Gohar, our co-founder. You will get to meet the entire corporate team here there, and you will get to ask a lot of questions in person. You will get to understand things. You can feel the energy, and of course, you get to meet with the entire incredible team. You get to meet Ash, you get to meet Tony. Now, how often do we get a chance to have interactions like this? So must visit this. Now, without any delay, what we'll do is that we'll quickly go through the presentation, and we'll take some questions after that before we go into a small training. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me do that. Okay, I hope you all can see my screen here. Give me a thumbs up if you can. So wonderful, thank you. So we're talking about XRP AI Bot, and the motto of the company is where your XRP grows. Now, it's very important that you read and understand the disclaimer. It's important that you understand the opportunity that you're getting into. Now, here, if we talk about the top 3 blockchains in CoinMarketCap, the first one being, Bitcoin, which was the first of its coin, which was, the actually very first cryptocurrency to be introduced. It has the biggest market cap, and it is, it's got obviously the highest price as well. Even at crash, it's around 101, 2,000 right now, but it went up all the way to $127,000. When we talk about a technology-based coin, which holds the second position in market cap, it's Ethereum. And again, we all have seen the price for Ethereum as well go from pennies all the way to, a few $1,000s now, close to $4,000 now, actually. But what we're going to talk about today and what this opportunity is based on is XRP. XRP is the third biggest blockchain on CoinMarketCap, and there is a reason behind it. It was introduced in June 2012, backed by HSBC Bank. It's got a market cap of over 150 billion. And the most important thing, it was created to replace SWIFT system. Now, one thing that we need to understand, like we've seen all Bitcoin grow from, a few cents all the way to $125,000, $27,000, but it did not happen overnight. And it took a very, very, very long time. It started in 2007 and we are here in 2025 right now. It went up in price, crashed multiple times in between. The reason, it took so long for Bitcoin to reach to this position is the fact that it was made to disrupt the existing financial system. It was, made to make normal traditional banking redundant. And that's why no governments or no institutions, no banks liked it. Funny enough, BlackRock, which is the biggest financial institute, right? One of the biggest investment institutes, rather, is all free and they have invested so much money in Bitcoin. But if you go and try, buy Bitcoin worth 500 pounds from your bank account, they'll probably seize your account. And that's the world we live in. But here, what we're doing right now is XRP. Now, how XRP is so different and why its journey is so different is because XRP is made to not to disrupt the existing system, but actually to help it, to make it even better. As XRP is made to replace the SWIFT system, which is a very old system used for transactions between, overseas banks, which is like 52 years old, very slow, takes anywhere between 1 to 5 days. It's quite expensive because it can cost anywhere between $20 to $50 for one transaction. And you don't know finally how much money is the other party going to get exactly. Wherein XRP is based on blockchain technology. It's extremely fast because it can execute up to 1,500 transactions per second. And for one XRP, you can make 100,000 transactions. That's how cheap it is at the moment. And it's quite transparent as well. Now, if XRP only takes over about 25%, a quarter of the SWIFT network, then the price will be $10,000. Now, this is not something that we are saying. There are gazillions of experts who will give you in detail the calculation behind this projection. Now, not only that, we need to understand that, the opportunity that we're working with, it's not company's own coin. It's not our own cryptocurrency. What we're working right now with is XRP, which is again world's third biggest blockchain. And we do not, or as a company, as individuals, even all of us put together, cannot manipulate the price. And that's very, very important. Now, the goal here is that not waiting for XRP to get to $10,000 per XRP, but even if it gets to $100 per XRP, if you have just 10,000 XRP, you make $1 million. In fact, I would say let's go a step further. Even at $10 per XRP, if you have 100,000 XRP, you make $1 million. So let's make the goal of having 100,000 XRP per person, with or without XAB, doesn't matter. But your goal must be to have minimum 100,000 XRP per person. Now, the question is how to earn those XRP and make money without selling it. Now, at the current price of XRP, let's consider, because it, of course, being crypto, it fluctuates a little bit. Even if we consider $2.50, then to have 100,000 XRP, you need to have $250,000 that you can block, that you can buy XRP and block and forget about it till the time price goes up. Now, how many of us do have that liberty that we can block $250,000 and forget about it till the time the XRP goes up in price? And in the meantime, we don't have any way that we can make money from it. And there are millions of people who are called the XRP army, who are buying XRP and just holding on to it because they know the price is going to go up in the future. But unfortunately, they do not have anything, any access to any system like this that would help them make money while holding the XRP. And that's what we're here to do. Now, what we're talking about here is XAB, XRP AI Bot, where your XRP grows. Now, this amazing opportunity is built on an arbitrage system, which is a win-win model. Because usually what happens in trading, if you buy something, you wait for the price to go up so that you can sell it and make profit. If you sell something, you wait for the price to go down so that you buy again and make some profit. However, it can go either way. It doesn't always go in your direction. And that's why about 80% of retail traders lose money. But what we're doing here right now is arbitrage trading. What happens is that our system identifies the price gap in XRP across multiple exchanges and executes trade real time, buying it low and selling it high. Now, it's very, very imperative to be for these trades to be executed with lightning speed and absolute precision for us to make profit. That is why it's not done by human, but it's done by our systems. It's done by our bot, ensuring profit with every trade. Now, the profit can be small or high. The good part is that it will always be in profit. Like if you talk about just the recent, like last 1 week history, we all have seen the price of all cryptocurrencies pretty much dropping down, including the biggest one called, the biggest one, Bitcoin, from 121,000. It is now down to about 101,000. It's like 25% crash. If we talk about Ethereum, the same thing has happened. Even with XRP, the price has, crashed. However, because we're not doing normal directional trading, what we're doing is arbitrage trading. So even while market is experiencing a literal bloodbath right now, our people, our members are still in profit. That's the beauty of this system. And the system was created by Dr. Miller, who has been mining Bitcoin since 2013. He made his first few millions with Bitcoin, and now he identifies the same opportunity with XRP. The reason he chose XRP for this project is XRP is the only blockchain that can execute trades at such high speed with such great precision. If we try to do the same sort of arbitrage trading with Bitcoin, it's not going to work because of the amount of time it takes, in confirmation for one transaction, and same with Ethereum. So that's why XRP, and of course, the fact that XRP's future is so bright and brilliant, that just makes the opportunity even better. Now, the process is simple. It's a one-step process. What you need to do in order to earn from this opportunity is when you need to turn on a bot in your back office. When the bot is on, starts running, and there is a countdown that starts for 70 hours. For 70 hours, you keep on receiving the airdrops. Now, the amount of airdrops that you receive, the number of airdrops that you receive in those 70 hours may vary. The profit that you receive from this airdrop may vary because it's arbitrage trading. So neither the amount nor the frequency can ever be fixed. Please keep that in mind. Okay, it may vary. However, also depending on the package that you've bought, it varies. So for example, you can enter the program with anything as low as 10 XRP as well. And it can go up to any amount that you want to buy a package for. Now, if you have any package that's between 10 and 499 XRP, then you get up to 1% daily airdrops. And it's called a basic package. In eco package, which is 500 plus XRP, you get up to 1.05% daily reward. Boost, which is 1000 plus XRP, you get up to 1.10% daily reward. 2000 plus XRP package is called Turbo, and you get up to 1.15% daily reward. And the biggest one, Hyper, is 5000 plus XRP, and you get up to 1.2% daily reward. Now, this point difference that you see, for example, if you see basic and if you see hyper, there is a difference of 0.2% or 0.2% daily, airdrop. That's the difference. Now, while it might seem really, really small, 0.2%, actually, if you look at it in long run, just within 10 days, you have a difference of 2%. Within 100 days, you have a difference of 20%. And within 300 days, which is roughly a year, you have the difference of 60% in the amount of airdrops that you're receiving. And that is just insane. Like, it's a huge, huge add-on if you buy any of these packages. So keep that in mind when you're buying a package. Also, because you are not trading yourself, it's the bot doing trading for you. So there's a profit share of 30-70. You get to keep 70% of the profit, while the bot charges are 30%. And also you can passively, just through airdrops, you can make up to 300% of any package that you buy. There is 1 XRP standard package activation fee with every package that you buy. So for example, even if it's a 10 XRP pack, there is 1 XRP activation fee, making it 11 XRP. And even if it's a 5,000 or 10,000 XRP pack, there's still just a 1 XRP standard activation fee for the package. And you can have as many packages in an account. It doesn't matter. For example, you start with a 10 XRP pack, you can get another one while the first one is running. You can still get another one for 1,000, 2,000. If you have a 2,000 XRP pack, you want to add another 500 XRP pack, you can do that. You can buy multiple packages in one account. There is no limit or restrictions on that. Now, you can actually, if you thought the daily airdrops that you were getting were really good enough already, here's where we make it even better. You can actually 2x the airdrops that you're receiving by just bringing in direct volume. So for example, any package that you have, let's say you have a 100 XRP pack, if you bring in direct billing of 200 XRP, then you receive up to double the amount of airdrops for next 45 days. There is a sonic bar that fills up with each direct sale. And as soon as, the bar is 100% full, which is 100% full with 2x volume, you start receiving double the amount of airdrops. Now, not only that, actually it gets even better, because if you have a bigger package than 500, anything in 500 or more XRP, then in that case, your sonic bar gets completely filled with just 50% effort. That means you don't need 2x, you only need 1x direct volume in order to fill the sonic bar and start getting double the amount of airdrops for next 45 days. Now, mind you, this is a special offer that's here for the time being. When it ends, it ends. So if you're somebody who's looking to maximize your profit, please, please, please make sure that you avail the offer before it ends, because as I mentioned, it's a limited time offer. Once it ends, it ends. Now, also the withdrawals are automated and paid through smart contracts. So that means the moment you put in a withdrawal request, the moment you get paid. Now, whenever you put in your first withdrawal, your wallet needs to be whitelisted. Also, And that's a manual process that goes through our risk management team. And also your first few withdrawals will go through our risk management team. After that, once we see that this account is okay, then it's automated. And as I mentioned, then there's no human intervention. Also here, one thing I would like to highlight, we have made the provision in the system as well that it will not accept an exchange address for receiving. But for those of you who might have already in the past updated addresses and all, please make sure whenever you're requesting a withdrawal, do not put an exchange address. If the withdrawal is paid to that, your XRP will be lost forever. You will not receive it and the company would have lost it already. So please make sure you only put address of your non-custodial decentralized wallet. You could use SafePal, you can use BitGet, anything. Please make sure you put in the receiving address of a non-custodial decentralized wallet and not an exchange. Okay. Now, also, we've got an amazing affiliate program. What we talked about right now was the passive program. But if you want to change if you want to take it as a life-changing opportunity, then this is where you need to focus. It's our active program, which got 4 amazing income streams. The first one being 8% direct bonus. Now, if you're somebody who's not only in this for a passive income, but also promoting the program actively to other members, in that case, whoever you bring in directly with you, you get 8% of their package. That means if they buy a 100 XRP package, you get 8 XRP straight up. Now, there is absolutely no limit to the number of direct people that you can have. In fact, some of the highest earners in the company were also on the call. They have as many as like 35, 40 directs as well. So there is absolutely no limit to the number of directs that you can have. If you're somebody who's good with social media, this could be a mind-blowing income for you, because you could be making income by just advertising the product and your joining link. You could actually be making money from people that you don't even personally know. Now, in addition to that, we also have level income, because you not only make money from people who directly introduced by you, but when they grow the teams, when they introduce somebody and so on, you make money from that as well. And the percentages that you see here, these are not percentages of their, of their rewards. These are not percentages of their airdrops. These are percentages of their package. So anything between second level, your direct is your direct, and anything between your second level and fifth level, anybody and any number of people who join, you get 2% of each person's volume, each and every person's volume. That means if you have 1,000 people between your second and fifth level, you get 2% of every single person's volume. Similarly, from sixth level to ninth level, you get 1% of every single person's volume. And from 10th to 16th level, you get 0.5% of every single person's volume. Now, in order to unlock this income, you need to have one direct for each level. That means as soon as you have 2 directs, 2 levels will open. As soon as you have 10 directs, 10 level will open. Now, these directs that you get, they can also be with just 10 XRP, doesn't matter. As long as they are active packages on your levels, your level income will be open. However, if you have a package of 2000 XRP or more, then first 10 levels come pre-opened. That means from the word go, like if there's just one team that's working under you, you still make good percentage from that team. But what I'm going to show you now is really life-changing income, as we call it, because that's our team bonus. Now here, it's not even limited to 16 levels. It goes unlimited level deep. So no matter how big is your team, eventually in 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, because we're not talking about like, a company that is here for 6 months. We're talking about a project that's going to last years. So let's say even if it takes you, 2 years to build a huge team where it goes 100, 150 levels deep. The best part about this bonus is that it counts every single person's volume on your team. Okay, and you can claim anything between 6% to 15% of that entire volume. Now, you need to have your own 500 XRP package in order to be eligible for this, and no more than 1/3 of the total volume can come from any one leg. Because obviously, to make sure that the company is sustainable on one volume, we can't pay like multiple people just for the exact same volume. So that is why the volume needs to be split minimum between three legs. However, again, because there is no limit to the number of directs you can have more than three legs. And usually the people who are able to actually encash the most from team bonus are the ones who have more than three legs. We would recommend at least 4 to 5, direct organizations to make sure your volume is equally split. And we do like proper training, separate training to tell you how this works. But it's quite straightforward. As I mentioned, no more than 1/3 can be counted from any one leg. Now, the volume that is counted is for 90 days maximum. So for example, let's say you start today, okay? You start building your team today, and within just 3 days, you have 1,000 XRP volume, and you have like, let's say 5 legs. And let me just stop share and quickly show this to you. So let's say you start the work today and you have 5 legs with 200 XRP each. Okay, this means you are able to claim all 1,000 XRP volume, and you're able to claim it at 6%. However, if you let the volume accumulate, it's up to you. You can maximum accumulate it for 90 days before the first volume starts expiring. And that means if you claim it at a later stage, you can claim it at a much higher percentage, because let's say within 80, 90 days, this team grows to 20,000. This team grows to, let's say, 30,000. This team grows to 15,000. This team grows to another 30,000. This team grows to anything, 17,000. That means you can actually claim this entire volume, but now at a much higher percentage, because as we'll see again, let me go back to the screen. When you claim at a later time with more volume, so for example, if you claim at Sapphire at 50,000 volume, you can claim the entire volume at 11% instead of just 6% at Ambassador. In fact, if you reach Crown Diamond level, which is a million XRP in volume, you can claim the entire volume at 15%. That means 150,000 XRP just in team bonus. And let's say by the time, even if the price of XRP grows to just, let's say, $3, that would mean close to $500,000 just in team bonus, which is in addition to the direct bonus that you've earned, which is in addition to the level bonus that you have earned, and which is in addition to the passive income that you've made so far. And not just that, the good part is that whenever, because the maximum you can earn overall from the program is 400%. So if you enter with 1,000 XRP, you can make up to 4,000 XRP. Now, what happens is that after that, and similar for your team members. Now, whenever any of your team decides to get another package, or if their package expires and they want to renew it, you get renewal bonus, which means you get the direct bonus, level bonus, and team bonus paid all over again, because it's new volume coming in. Even if it's from the existing people, doesn't matter. So you get all these incomes all over again. Now, there is some serious money to be made in this project. Majority of us have missed the Bitcoin opportunity already. I think most of us have missed the Ethereum opportunity, but there's one opportunity that's bigger and better than both of them, which is right now the XRP opportunity. And if we miss this one as well, then we don't have anybody else to blame, because oftentimes people don't get so many chances in one lifetime to change the fortune. But here we have that chance. Now, also, we've got a great 5-year roadmap, because by the end of 5 years, we want to be able to offer a complete, not just a money generation system like this, but a complete wealth management solution to our team members. And also, Right now, I think we've got very few left yacht clubs now. When we launched the company, because the company is still in pre-launch, so about 2 months ago, when we started the pre-launch, we introduced yacht club membership for our pioneers members initially who were buying 2,000 XRP package or more. They would get yacht club membership where they get a lot of benefits, including they get 10 profit share in company's annual profit as well. And here, but that ran out within 2 weeks, and we had huge demand from people. So we've recently now introduced Yacht Club 2.0, but it's limited to 500 packages only. And I yesterday only there were I think less than 50 left or something. So I'm not sure how long you'll be able to get your hands on this. But this is again for 2,000 XRP or more package. What you get is 5% profit share between Yacht Club 2.0 members. For year two profit. Now, the good part is that year two profit usually is always more than year one because you don't have the capital expenses. It's only the operational expenses. You also get additional returns annually because you have 2,000 XRP package. So the calculation I showed you initially when we were on the package slide, that applies here. Because you get up to 1.15% daily with 2,000 XRP package, that means within 300 days, which is almost a year, you get 45% extra as compared to a basic pack. Not just that, if you become Sonic, then you get double the amount. So that means you get 90% extra as compared to a basic package. 10 levels for income come pre-open for you, and also you get premium support in your back office. You also get 10% cash back on all event tickets going forward, because this thing, the Barcelona event is pretty much already sold out, and Yacht Club, the first Yacht Club members, they got some perks for that already. But any event that happens now on, you get 10% cash back on all event tickets. You also get VIP seating at company's event, and also you get a cruise, an annual cruise that you can claim from the Yacht Club membership. So loads of things here to actually look forward to, and we're going to officially launch in Barcelona on 15th November, which is just in 10 days. It gives me goosebumps to just even talk about it, because this is going to be a really, really, milestone event for us, because it's the launch event for our company. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. As I mentioned, the actual price for the event ticket is 999, which is still less. So then actually, if you just go to book the hotel also for 3 to 4 nights. But right now we have brought down the price back again to 499, but we can only keep the price for as long as we have whatever tickets we have left, which is very few. So if you've not booked your tickets yet, please make sure you book them in time so that you do not miss out. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Barcelona. Thank you.